Well, hey everyone, welcome to the weekly news at Emergence. Hey, Kristin.
Hey, how's it going, Steve?
It is going really well. It's great to be with Kristin today. I asked her to jump in on this because we're going to talk in a second about something that goes on every month here that's pretty awesome. And so I want to share that with you in a moment, and we just kind of re-kicked it off. But before I do, just a reminder on a couple things. We've got the student retreat coming up in January, the 14th through the 16th. It's a holiday weekend, and so it's a great way to spend a weekend and then also rest up because you don't have to go back to school until Tuesday. As we celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day on the 17th. So that's going to be a great weekend. You do need to register for that this week. It's coming up really quickly. So the 18th is the last day to register for the student retreat, and make sure that you're on there and you don't want to miss it. And just a reminder, worship night is coming up on the 21st of November. Yep. And it's going to be a great week. It's Thanksgiving week. You're going to spend time with family and friends and give thanks to God for all he's done. And there's no better way to start that than on Sunday night, the 21st at 7 o'clock p.m. in Totowa. We're going to have that worship night, and it's going to be a great time. Yeah. Something that was a great time this past weekend, on Sunday at both campuses in Ringwood and Totowa, we started Discover Emergence again.
Hallelujah.
Yes, you've been waiting, and she has been faithfully and patiently waiting, going, when can we restart this? Because so many of you had said, we want to take a step. We kind of came to Emergence maybe during pandemic, or we're checking it out, and how do we take that step? And so it's so great to see, just a really full group in both Totowa and Ringwood this week, taking steps to figure out who we are as a church, to find out how to plug in, to ask questions and get some answers.
Absolutely, and that's the place to go. If you do have any questions about who we are as a church, Discover Emergence is the first step, and then it leads right into our membership process, which is only 2 weeks long after that. So 3 weeks total, and then you can become a member. It's really a place to go if you have any questions about who we are as a church, how we got started, our story, and it's also a great spot to just kind of meet some people. If you've been coming out for a while and haven't fully got plugged in, that's where you go to do it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite spots as well. I got to stop in this week in Totowa and answer some questions that people had. Great questions come out of it. And look, we know if you're checking out a church, there are always tons of questions, and you should ask them because it's an important thing to know. If you're looking at maybe joining a church family, if we all get to ask questions about our families before we get to join them, it'd be totally different. But you get to do that in a church. And so come on out to the next Discover Emergence. As Kristin said, it is the first step of our membership process as well. And just by venturing into our membership process doesn't mean you have to become a member, but it's a great way to explore it. And so membership begins this week, but Discover Emergence is a first step. So you got to wait until next month, and it happens when?
Yep, it happens the first Sunday of every month, so we'll be running it from here on out. So December 3rd is going to be the next kickoff of Discover Emergence. It'll run the month of December, and then again in January if you can't make it out to that one.
Awesome. And if they want to plug in, how do they do that?
So to plug in, you just go to our digital bulletin, and you can sign up right there. It'll put you right into the process, and you'll get some emails just letting you know when and where, but it's always going to be held in Totowa in Suite 300 at the 10:30 service.
Sweet.
During the 10:30 service. If you go to the Ringwood campus and you want to attend Discover Emergence, it happens during the second service right now. That may shift in the future. You can always find out more by talking to somebody on the Connect desk or Ryan Franey.
Yeah, and if you want to know how to get the digital bulletin, that information is popping up right now. And you can check that out. It's also news.emergencenj.org anytime. Or you can use the QR code on Sundays. Lots of great stuff going on as we look forward to the holidays. I do want to give you a little bit of a hint of some cool information coming out. At our worship night on the 21st of November, we're going to give you all the information about all of our Christmas stuff. And so you can get the chance to hear about our Christmas services and what's going to go on during those weeks. And so come on out. You'll be the first to know. Have a great week and keep on loving Jesus, loving people, and plowing a counterculture.
Nice.
I like that. That was a nice little...
Good stuff.